It's time. All right, everybody, I need your help. So I went ahead and pulled the trigger. The Irrigreen system is coming, and I'm going to be installing it. But here's what I need your help with, and this is going to be vitally important because, hey, ultimately you guys need to like what you see here. I have two options for this thing. I ordered 3 heads, so I can pretty much cover my entire upper yard, or I can put it all right here on the golf green. So the system itself is super easy to install, and there's a number of ways I can do this, but this area here is the trickiest part. It's an odd shape. When I added this little patch over here where the ryegrass is, which is just kind of like a little chipping area, that made it even more complicated. So I have heads up in the corner, they trace the outside, and there's plenty of places here where there's a lot of waste. The sprinklers go out into the trees or they go out over the rock wall, and I don't really want to do that. So I'm thinking this might be a better spot. It'll only take 2 heads, and I might just put one in first and see if it covers the whole thing, but that's questionable. Let's go up in the back real quick. Voles. Snow mold. The place where the voles were coming out. But the grass is actually green. And the snow is, well, it's practically ice. Voles, 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 voles. Let's try not to lose my cool here. Okay, so then here's the other option. Back here, we throw it in the backyard. Oh, I'm gonna set this guy right here. Oh, that's nice. It's snowing again back there. Unreal. Okay, so that 3-head system, the 3-head system that I'm getting can go 1 head here, 1 head here, and the other one is sort of a bonus. I can actually water this whole thing with just 2 heads, which is kind of cool. If I think back on doing the install on the irrigation before, which I did all myself, it was kind of a completely DIY system. I didn't have anybody draw it out. But basically, we've got perimeter zones, we've got center zones, we've got a drip line, we've got kind of all of that stuff. So this is gonna be totally viewer source. I'm gonna do whatever you guys vote. The most votes for which area are going to win. Now ultimately what'll probably happen is I'll end up doing the whole thing at a later date, but I'm just gonna go off of 2 options right now. So let's weigh them out. Upper yard, do we do it up here? Anybody who thinks I should do it in the upper yard, put it in the upper yard. Anybody who thinks I should do it in the green, let's do it in the green. Now bear in mind, these sprinklers, what's cool about them is how they can trace shapes. This up here is not really a complicated shape, and I don't think it's gonna show off the system. So I think the green. That's just my opinion. And honestly, the green was the biggest water hog of last year. Let's go back down and look over the top of that real quick. I just want to show you real quick the contrast here. There's my big finger. Hello, finger. This is green. It's got snow mold in it. Now I'm going to go down here. Oh no, we're getting to it. Eventually. What the hell? And there's the golf green. Again. Green grass. Not green grass. This is a real problem. From up here, it's definitely easier to see the difference. I got this kind of weird kidney bean kind of out there. I think I can put a sprinkler up in that corner that goes all the way over there and traces that side and out and kind of hits this angle. I think I can put another one over there or over here. I'm not really sure where yet. That'll shoot over towards the shed right here, trace this angle around the other side and around that peninsula as well. And I think just by doing that, I would wager that I can cut 25% water waste. I think it could be more than that, but that'd be my goal. 25% water waste. Ugh, a lot. All right, so let me know, what's it gonna be? Are we gonna put it on the green? Are we gonna put it up on the main lawn? I really don't care. It's totally up to you. Either way, I'm gonna be retrofitting the old system, which I don't know if anybody's done yet. So here's what that'll entail, and we'll go through it step by step in a future video, but I am going to cap all of the other sprinklers that are out there. the valves that currently feed that system are gonna be left open. I'm just gonna crack them open and they'll stay that way because the valve is in the sprinkler head of these Irrigreens. So when it gets set up, it's going to get one trace wire to its own timer. And still, again, probably the simplest place to do that is right here behind me. I can run that wire pretty easily, set it over here on the side of the building, and it can have its own space, kind of away from all of the other stuff. And then in the future, if it looks like this is something that I want to do, you know, more of, which I probably will, then we'll adapt whatever other area that we don't vote on today. I can't believe it is freaking snowing again. Guys, it is almost May, and this ice chunk is just killing me right now. So look, vote on it. When you're done voting on it, you can watch this video right here about the fully automatic lawn care. It's the first time I talked about it, and then this one as well, where I mentioned it earlier in the year. So that'll give you kind of a little bit of a heads up on where this is going and what I'm trying to accomplish. Guess I'll go get freaking warm now.